I fancy doing something different with my life. So I signed up to the Access course in September of 2020 and I did so much better on that than I thought I was going to. I applied for a few places, but I did really like it here. If there's anything that we don't understand or that we've not managed to grasp in class, our teachers are really good if we send them a little email with replying within a day or two, getting back to us with resources that we could find useful or helpful tips to help us structure or base our work around. It just helps us to be able to structure our lives a lot easier, and you're not sort of rushing to finish things at the last moment. The timetabling is really good because they've condensed it down into a single lesson is about half a day's worth of coming into uni. So you're not in for like a random hour here or there. You're either doing a morning or an afternoon or an all-day session. The tutors that we have a lot of life experience, and if there's something that they don't necessarily know about, they know somebody else that does, so they're really quick to link us up with other people or other resources that can help us further understand what we're looking at. So glad I came here because I've got friends that are at other universities that are nowhere near as supported. They don't know their tutors don't know their names, whereas if I was to email my tutor with a very short, I'm panicking about an essay, they're going to come back to me and they're going to care about what I'm worried about, and the classes are a lot smaller here, so we get tailored individual care type things. So my tutor knows exactly what I'm struggling with because they've not lost me in a sea of 100 students type thing. We get a lot more help here than we do other places. I have had a history of anxiety, and that's meant that I've started quite a few things but not saw them all the way through. But I think because of the support that I found here and the environment where they foster sort of gentle learning rather than being sort of like forced down your throat or just get on with it type thing, I found it really good for my well-being to be here. And I'm obviously, now I did Access in year 1 and now I'm half the way through year 2 of my degree, so I'm doing well. If I get really stuck with something, or I did have a period of time where I was struggling with some issues at home, and I did stew it up into a big ball and didn't come in for a couple of weeks, and Sarah, who's our pastoral help at the student hub, she emailed me just as a little welfare check to see how I was doing because she noticed my attendance had dropped, and she invited me in and we had a chat, and she didn't fix anything, but she just sort of made me feel so much calmer about the situation and helped me to fix it, which got me back on track, and obviously I'm still here. I've made friends that have come from all different walks of life, and they're all different ages, and we've all sort of come together and built each other up, and I feel like I've achieved so much more than I ever thought I was going to. If you have any sort of inklings towards anxiety, or you're unsure of yourself, or you need a confidence boost, here is great. Here is all about support and building up the student and making sure that they can go on to achieve what they want to achieve. So it's not about wheeling in the students en masse and teaching everybody the same thing. Everything's tailored, and if there's something that you're particularly interested in that you haven't found that somebody else teaches or somewhere else specialises in, here they actually listen to you, and if you wanted to cover something in a lesson that isn't even on the curriculum, they'll make an effort to bring some elements into that and sort of send you off to look at resources that could help you in something you want to do further on. So it's just, I love this place. I love this place, and I'll be sad when I sort of complete next year.